Good morning, people. Welcome to a new week, because this shall be the week ahead. What am I trying to say? I feel like I'm making a spell or something. This shall be the week of magic. Well, I guess we can make a deal about that. This shall be the week of magic. This is the week ahead reading. What's happening today? The week ahead with a lot of release and recovery to embrace a new start. Yeah. Totally stoned today. It also feels very like it feels like everything just quieted down in a way. I can feel spirits trying to tell me something. Like I'm looking outside the window and I can see like the trees are moving, but there's no sound, right? Obviously, because I'm sitting inside. But it was very symbolic, like almost to the point where you're looking, like some of you guys might be feeling like you're looking out of a window and you're just seeing life move past you, or life moving fast, and you're just sitting there. Not really, I don't know, being a part of it or feeling like things have quieted down. I don't know how to put this energy. Do you guys know what I mean? Is this a collective energy that we all feel? I mean, I guess. Because we are in January, right? And even through a lot of us already made New Year's resolutions, I recently actually came to learn that the New Year back in the days actually didn't start until March. So why are we rushing when in real we need to just maybe observe or look at what's happening out there instead of feeling like we're missing out? Maybe tuning in. Wow, I haven't even shown the cards yet. And things are already moving in. Things are moving in. But the three cards that came up was the Temperance, the Page of Cups, and the Ten of Swords reversed. So there is definitely, and that is why I say that there is this energy of release and recovery to start something new, something fresh. Because with the Ten of Swords reversed, there is like the end to something, and it's the last card. So whatever this week ahead brings, starting already now, I'm posting this on Sunday as always. So I think and feel that a lot of you guys, you have already processed this in a way, preparing yourself for something that is happening the next 3 months maybe. The process has been set in motion. The process has been set in motion, which is interesting. I did a meditation some days ago where I met my spirit guide Everon, and it's a long time since I actually worked with my spirit guide Everon. But he said to me that because I started crying and I had to analyze why I was crying, and he told me, Sandra, things has already been set in motion. Like you can't stop it, you can't do anything, and just moving forward with whatever is happening. Like the universe has already put something in motion for you. And I had to realize that the crying that I did was not because of pain or suffering or sadness, it was actually excitement. And I'm happy that my spirit guides actually forced me to be like, why are you actually crying? Like what are you feeling? And instead of being so focused on the crying, I had to be stop up and be like, yeah, what is this crying actually connected to? What do I feel? So if I feel good, well, maybe it's not a bad crying, you know? Yeah, it was very eye-opening. I love when I take myself there, yes, when I take the time to do these meditations, because I actually resolve and connect the dots. Also this time, like some of you guys know that my spirit guide Everon is the big dragon. And he's connected with my soulmate. But this time, he came in human form. I couldn't really put a face or like recognize who it was or what it was. But it was interesting. I experienced that with my spirit guide Everon many years ago, when that journey got activated, in a way. So it's interesting that now he came or showed himself in human form again. With me saying that, maybe some of you guys need to tap into other realms, guided meditations, to figure out why something is happening in your life. But definitely, with the Temperance card, also the Temperance being the first card, there is this energy of renewal, healing, balance and harmony in the air for the upcoming week. Did I say healing? I did, right? Something is being balanced through. And I think a lot of you guys are going to be left with a new perspective by Wednesday, I want to say. A new perspective of something. And you really have to be patient with yourself this weekend. Not because that things are slowing down, but because you have to look at something from another perspective. Like I just spoke about in the beginning, like me having this feeling of looking outside the window and things are moving past and you are they're missing out on things, right? Because that's not true. That's actually not true. So there's something you need to change or see from another perspective. And the only way to do this is by balancing the two cups, like me in my guided meditation with my spirit guide. Analyze the crying. Because I also remember there was something about, like, obviously crying is also a release, right? So we're letting go of something that the spirit and the body cannot hold anymore. So, if you have Sagittarius somewhere, look into that. Like I have Sagittarius in my Juno, which once again is connected with my soulmate, Everon. My spirit guide is connected with my soulmate, so something is happening. Also, astrologically, seven, yes, something is happening in my 7th house. So, astrologically, try to maybe look up in your birth chart what is actually happening right now, or what happened. Also with the big transits that we had, like Pluto in Aquarius, for instance, because it's something that's going to carry the next 2 years for you. So whatever happens now, whatever big and small, whatever you feel, it's actually a part of a fresh start for you. Whatever it is that you are dealing with this next upcoming week, approach it with patience, but also kindness and curiosity. Harmony. Do not rush. There's no need to rush anything right now, because January. We just started the year. Some of you guys, you're already stressing about your manifestations are not visible. But some of you guys need to step back and realize, my love, you are only in January. The year has not even fully started yet. And the true New Year's, which is in March, has not even started. So slow down. I think you need to trust that divine... Okay, I feel like the candle was flickering with that too. The right timing is unfolding in your life, in a situation, whatever it is that you're dealing with at the moment. Just like the Page of Swords told us in the New Year's reading I did. Look it up for a little bit more of clarity for how to handle the energies that we are in 2025 that brings you forward. But the Page of Swords, and now we have the Page of Cups, which actually is a good sign because it means that you're also mixing in your emotions, which the Temperance, that's what the angel is doing. He's mixing people. 11-11. Stay open-hearted and stay curious about what happens and what unfolds the next week ahead. And now that we do have the Page of Cups, I do feel like he brings, well, for some of you guys, he might bring emotional insight when it comes to love. But for others of you, if you're not resonating with that, he can bring creative insight, creative opportunities, whatever it is that you need, right? Inspiration. No matter what it is that this page is bringing you, doesn't have to come from someone else, it can come from yourself, but it's for your embrace, because it's going to also ask you to actually be vulnerable and be intuitive in situations. And again, I do love so much that we do have the Ten of Swords reversed, because again the swords are falling out, so it's the end of a long period. It could even be 10 years, but a long period, a long time of difficulties, depression, anxiety, stress, heartbreak, confusion, betrayal, whatever it has been. It's the end of that. I feel something is being shown to you. But it's like the spirit's like, you do not pass. You cannot pass if you have not balanced out what needs to be balanced out, which is connected with your vulnerability and your intuition because of the Page Cups. Be curious about the fish, right? What does the fish mean for you? What is the fish? Like, what is it for you? Is it emotional insight, or is it creative inspiration? It could be both, obviously. I do want to say that it's very important for you to actually trust this upcoming week that lighter, can I say that? Brighter days are ahead. Just as you actually realign with this like inner light, the excitement, the inspiration. Yeah, moving towards the new and exciting without the swords, right? Because it's also the only cards. Obviously we haven't taken more cards, but for now the basic energy is more based on release, which actually makes sense why that came up in the beginning. And also another thing, it just popped in, I spoke with one of my friends yesterday about like especially the energy of the past, and obviously Ten of Swords is connected with the past. Well, how was it that she said it? We can only understand from the past, because a lot of the times we always say that we learn from the past, right? Which obviously in a way I guess we do, but it's interesting to think about it like this, that we can only understand from the past. That is what we need for the future. So maybe that's something we need to drag with us into the new, into this week ahead. We can only understand the past, and maybe that's also connected with some of you guys might really try. You can only understand from the past. You're really, some of you guys, I do want to point it out because it's obviously not all of you. Some of you guys are really trying to learn something from the past. So you might, on a subconscious level, can I say that, drag that past energy with you into the new, because you feel like you still need to learn something from it. But maybe turn it around and be like, maybe I just need to understand something from the past, which obviously clearly is why the Eight of Cups is here. And it has actually been a frequent, is that how you say that, visitor of ours the past weeks, because he's not taking the cups with him, he's leaving the cups. So again, he understood something and left, right? Could it be that interesting? Could it be that interesting? Could it be that easy? So you guys might break contracts, if it's friendships, love, business partners. Could obviously be family for some of you as well, but could it be understanding why something broke apart, or why something cannot come with you into the new? So you, instead of trying to learn something from a past situation, just understand it. And maybe for you it's doing this ritual of like, okay, understand why this happened and that happened. If you seek clarity, or if you need clarity, seek clarity. Like also the Page of Swords asked us for this year ahead, seek clarity with words. So if you need to speak with someone, speak, say words. That just flipped, like I was prepared to shuffle. This reverse is very positive, because this is actually you coming to the final conclusion of being like, I cannot change anything I understand. what happened. And I'm turning around and I'm seeing the 2 cups. So there's new contracts with 2 of cups being reversed, but now it's upright because we have the 2 cups here. But also realizing the bridge, right? Where in the past you didn't see a way out because you tried to learn something. You were staring at the spilled milk or wine, trying to learn something about that, instead of being like, well, maybe I just have to understand that it's not important. Or maybe it was important, but again, there's something you're understanding. There is like a tower moment, because I saw the tower reversed. There is a tower moment that you are, like, you're not fully diving into something that's collapsing, or something that already collapsed, or something that has to collapse in a way. If it's a mindset or something that's stopping you, or if it's connected with someone, then it might be something that's connected with 2019, by the way. May I just remind you that for you, my love, it is reversed. But here, it's still upright. And it even looks darker in this deck. Some of you guys are still holding on to something because, ooh, yes, because that, oh, you're still trying to figure something out. Instead of being like, okay, I have healed, I have learned, because the 3 of Swords reversed is actually, it's healed, right? But still holding on, no. Making a decision, yes. Spurs being very clear and direct. You simply just need to understand something. Like I had to understand my crying instead of always trying to... It's like, yeah, I'm crying. Like, what? It doesn't always just help to use the logic. You also need to use your cups. Thoughts are good, yes, but you also need to use your cups, right? The emotions. Because logically, crying is connected with sadness. But if you mix emotions into it and you feel, then you will realize maybe this is something else, right? Wow. You guys are releasing past contracts. Things are shifting very fast for you. Releasing contracts and what's holding you back, what's holding you, or what's keeping you in the past, in a way. Like every time you have to make a decision or do something, there might be a thought that pops up like, what if? Oh, this could go wrong, that could go wrong. Yeah. Wow. 22. So I'm not going to take too many cards, but I just want to see if there is anything else we need to understand. We do have a King of Wands. We also have an Ace of Swords. Interesting. We have a King of Cups and the Tower. What the hell is this about? Well, each king is looking in a different direction. The King of Wands is looking in the direction of the past. The King of Cups is looking into the direction of the Tower. We actually just spoke about the Tower. And we have this again. Some of you guys might be dealing with 2 people, male or females, doesn't matter. But for others of you, if it's your own energy, it is like the King of Wands is a fire energy, right? It's this like energy of being excited and curious, like the Page of Cups, I guess, in a way. But wanting to start something, having clarity about that, but there is something emotionally that you need to look deeper into that might stop you. Or well, it's also just this energy of whatever this is coming your way is life-changing. It's going to change a lot of things in a way, I guess. If some of you guys are dealing with 2 people, there could be someone who has water or fire in their chart. No air, because we have the Ace of Swords. But that is only for people who resonate with that. Because I think mostly this is just your own energy. Kings are action takers. So realizing why you haven't taken action on something, right? Why haven't you taken action on it? Okay. think I don't want to take more cards, but I'm very curious, and that is also what the Page of Swords asks us to be. Ask questions. So maybe you have to ask questions. Why is this Tower here? What is this thing? What is the Tower about? Going for the new. You have the clarity you need. You have all the information that you need to actually make a decision and move forward. Whatever this is. There's something that's quite shocking. Like, it might have come out of nowhere, or it will come out of nowhere this week ahead. But it comes because you have balanced something out. You understand the Tower. Maybe some of you guys need to do a guided meditation where you meet one of your spirit guides. If you work with that, if you don't, maybe it's someone who passed over who's going to guide you on this path. But visualize yourself standing in front of this Tower, looking at the Tower, whatever or however this Tower will represent or present. Maybe it's on flames, maybe it is, you know, whatever. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's like full on a beautiful Tower. Then you have to realize what's actually happening in this vision. Am I going in? Am I just looking at it? What is my guide telling me? Maybe the guide is like, do not go in, right? Maybe this is about someone else. Maybe someone else is falling out of the Tower. Because that is mostly what's happening here. We did talk about the end of betrayal. So maybe that's something that some of you guys need to let go of the Tower. Maybe some of you guys need to leave the Tower. It's like, why are you still in this falling Tower? It's on... I said a word that I can't say, damn it. It's blasting, it's hot, yeah. I mean, who wants to be in that Tower? If some of you guys are just so comfortable with being in chaos, and Spirit is like, okay, why are you so comfortable in this chaos? Why do you keep trapping yourself in the chaos? Maybe of your own mind. Seriously, people, I know some of you guys do not want to realize that there is a Tower situation that's holding you back from experiencing love or shifts in career or clarity or whatever it is, moving forward, communication, whatever it is. What is this Tower? I hope you guys do the meditation because I think it's very important. And that's also it. Thank you guys. I will see you guys tomorrow.